Welcome to the Drunk 3PO channel. This is Jay, and I know many of you have seen this article floating around from the Bleeding Fool. And before we get into it, if you're new here, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button and hit the like button because, you know, us smaller channels need all the help we can get in this YouTube world that we're living in. And so my man Ichibaka wrote this article about Diamond Toys where I guess the head guy over at Diamond Toys basically came out and said, hey, look, there's no demand. There's no demand for this Disney Star Wars. There's no demand for toys, these toys from Disney Star Wars. Now, there is a demand for the Mandalorian toys and the Clone Wars, but I got no demand for nothing else. I don't really know what else to tell you. And I'm going to break it down just a little bit different than what you might hear somewhere else. Now, I have a niece, and she was introduced to Rey about the third grade, around the third grade. The Force Awakens comes out, and she likes Rey. You know, she likes Rey. My whole family, my siblings, you know, we're all Star Wars. We're big Star Wars fans, and so we were all on the hype train when the Force Awakens comes out, and yeah, she liked Rey. She's got a Rey character. She's got a Rey action figure, you know. And but as the movies came out, we were like, you want this Rey? You want this one? No, I don't. It looks the same as the one I got at home. Looks exactly the same as the one I got at home. And this is just one. This is just one of many problems as to why, like, there's no reason to go out and buy these Star Wars toys. So let me break it down to, like, a little different. You have Leia, all right? So we're going to compare Leia and Rey. You have Leia. You got Leia, New Hope Leia, with the sticky bun hair, right? You got Empire Strikes Back Leia. Leia in snow gear. Okay, Leia in Cloud City wear. Okay, you go to Return of the Jedi. You got Leia. You got Leia in the camouflage Endor wear. But you also have this Leia. You also have this Leia that was every young boy's dream. You know, the Jabba the Hutt prisoner Leia. Right? That's what they call it. They call it Jabba's prisoner Leia. And so you had all these different types of action figure Leias as you go out and buy, you know, and she was just an awesome character, you know. She didn't have no lightsaber. Even in this, even in her bikini wear, she took out one of the greatest crime lords, you know, on Tatooine. She ain't need nobody to come really rescue her. You know, she took care of business. She handled it her own way. When she was on Endor, she saw like the team could be in trouble. She just got on the speeder bike and took off. She wasn't waiting for anyone's permission. You know, she was a strong character that took charge, that did what she had to do, that fell in love with a scoundrel, you know, and this is why people were like, I want this character, and I could get her in different forms to put her in different situations where she would rule, where she would run, where she would do her thing. Then you go to Rey, right? Rey wears the same thing in every movie. You know, even in the snow scene, she's in the same thing. Wherever she's piloting, she's in the same thing. Everything is the same. So how do you market that? You know, oh, here's Rey in a different shade of robe. Here's Rey in just a little mud. She got a little mud while she was running around in The Rise of Skywalker. And again, this is just one. This is just one of the issues. We live near Disney World, and we're like, you want to go get a picture with Rey, you know, you want to like just kind of jump into this character. They don't even do that right at Disney World. You know, most of the characters that you see in these movies that these young kids really love, and these TV shows, there's like a place you can go to have a meet and greet. Right? You can go have a meet and greet with these characters and fall in love with them again, and then right afterwards you can go right into the gift shop, you know, and buy these characters after you've met them, after you had photos with them, after they interacted, after they signed autographs with you and all those things, and it's like that. So it's like, oh, your favorite character, you know, is the Little Mermaid? Well, this is where we're gonna go meet her. We can go wait in line and meet her and talk to her and interact with her. And Disney does a good job with that, except for Rey. Except for Rey. If you want to meet Rey, you got to go to Galaxy's Edge and hope that you find her, because she's running around and she doesn't really stop all the time for photos. Are there videos out there where Rey has like interacted with a child? Of course there is. Of course. But the issue is that there's no set time. You have to find her. And many times that my niece has been, she hasn't found Ray. She was looking for Ray, hadn't found Ray. And I have a rare clip of when I was just hanging out, you know, and all of a sudden Ray just shows up, take a quick picture, and she just disappears. She just disappears again. It's really not much interaction. It's more like, take a quick photo and I'm out. And it just doesn't do well with the marketing of like toys. You know, these little children, they want to interact with their favorite characters, and you're like denying that. And so again, this is just one issue as to why nobody wants these toys. When the Rise of Skywalker was coming out and there were no like t-shirts or anything of Rose Tico, there was that hashtag, where's Rose Tico? And they were mad, and they were like, we're not going to watch this film, and how could you do that? And then we asked them, where's your Rose, did you buy any Rose Tico action figures? And they would block you. They would block you. They're like, no, how dare you ask that? I mean, I have one. I have a Rose Tico action figure. I bought one. And the only reason why I got this was an add-on from Amazon. If you ever shop Amazon, they can go, hey, you could add this on. It's a little cheaper. This was, at the time when I bought this, was 99 cents. 99 cents add-on to whatever else I was buying. They were like, you want to buy this? It's 99 cents. 99 cents. I should have bought a bunch of them and gave them out as Christmas gifts. But the people who they marketed to, they don't buy these toys. They don't buy them. Listen, I bought this as a joke, and I still bought a toy. You get what I'm saying? And so when they come out and they're just like, well, we're not going to market Rose Tico on a shirt or an action figure because nobody bought them. And then the keyboard warriors complained. How dare you? How dare you take our Rose away? How dare you? We're not going to see your movie. And you cater to these type of people. Nothing's ever going to happen. Nothing's ever going to happen. And so, for me, that's just one area as to why these toys aren't selling. I don't know. Maybe you have a different take. Maybe you're just like, these characters aren't interesting. Or maybe you could just say, Jay, that's so dumb. What you said was so dumb. Which, trust me, many people will let me know in the comments below on how dumb my takes are. But I was just going for it from a child's perspective, who actually likes the character Rey. She can't interact with them, when she goes to Disney. She can't, she doesn't have that connection with this character anymore. And there's really nothing else. Once you buy one, you have it for the whole trilogy. There's no reason. It's like buying C-3PO. That's why C-3PO was never a really huge seller, because you bought C-3PO and he was the same, except like at least they tried. They had broken up C-3PO on the back of Chewbacca. You know what I mean? They tried to get in little different forms that you could buy for C-3PO. But that's all I'm saying. They got to do something. They got to do something, because toy sales were what helped thrust these films, the original trilogy. And you could look that up, and it's no surprise that nobody wants them. It's no surprise. No surprise. Anyway, that's the video. It was long-winded. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'll catch you next time.